Red alert!
This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff. Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs in here, living together. Passes carrier.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity.
We're so back. We're so fucking back.
We're so back, we're front.
We're so back. We're front. I just want to start this episode off with you think that you and Justin can talk shit behind my back and then I'm just not gonna hear about it? I listened to like that whole episode, and yeah, when you do give a compliment, I will go on for like a good 2 to 3 weeks. I don't get many from you guys, and I did look good in that day, so fuck you. I was looking at him going, these motherfuckers. It was kind of funny though. He did go on a tangent a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie. He went off. Like, yeah, we're talking about one thing, and Justin was like, "I'm gonna talk about 20 other things."
Yeah.
And then come back to this later.
Exactly. Man's a wild card.
Yeah. But welcome back to the original host of Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick.
And do you have any words of wisdom today, Pat? I feel like I've covered a good couple weeks. I feel like I think it's time for you to.
I got this.
Oh,
so like,
fantastic.
There's things in life that happen that really humble you. You know, you think you think you're comfortable. You think things are going good. You have no stressors at the moment, and then boom, life's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Okay. All right.
So
I'm curious what happened.
Your boy needs a new car.
Stop! Your car broke.
Well, it's not finished, but it's on its way out. You know.
Oh no. Okay.
The whole exhaust system is rusted to shit, and to replace it, it will cost quite a bit. So I'm looking for a new car.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll talk after stream. I have a couple ideas for you, but I'm sorry, dude. That's that's never fun.
It's alright though. It's like a 25-year-old car. I paid $600 for it.
Old.
Lasted almost 5 years. That's good
pretty
enough.
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. No, you definitely got your money's value out of that for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So then, what is your words of wisdom around that?
My words of wisdom are: always be prepared for shit to go down.
when shits get when you're too comfortable, you're like, no, something's wrong.
Yeah. Or
something's gonna fuck up
like
somewhere.
roll with the punches. You know, appreciate time without stressors when things are going good, but be ready for that switch to flip. Okay.
Yeah, and when it does, it's gonna flip hard. Like shit's gonna go all over the place.
It's like you just wake up one day like, I'm so happy. Wait, oh
Wait.
no, what's coming?
Oh no, you start like checking your house. Is anything missing? Is everything still here? Okay, all right. You see your car's outside. Okay, car's still outside. It's weird.
It's like one other thing. You cheating on me, bitch?
Yeah, exactly right. You still love me? What the fuck? You know, that's funny. Anyways, because we missed a week, we have a lot to talk about. I know that I'm missing some stuff, but this is just what came off the top of my head. For once, I want to open up with some Canadian politics and not American politics, which is crazy because there's a lot of American politics going on. Do you know what it feels like to have power over somebody else, but that person is it's like having blackmail. It's like having power over someone who's in a higher position than you are, but then they still have to do your bidding.
Yeah,
do you know?
Yes,
do you
of
know
course,
that,
like the
that
secretary who does sexual favors for the boss, and she has evidence of that. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So right, but like then the secretary gets like more time off because she knows that she can tell the wife of the boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Like so, the Bloc Québécois has that power right now over Trudeau. I find it very funny that he bided his time for so many years, and that he finally has his chance to fucking get what he wants. So I'm not sure if you've been updated with Canadian politics as of late. But Papa Polyev decided to do a vote of confidence, and if you don't know what that means, it means that if enough people vote, there can be an election in the next coming weeks, if the vote of confidence passes, right?
So the election would happen sooner. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, yeah. Basically, so like the election would happen. The original plan for the elections would happen next year, but is there a vote of confidence? By the opposition party or by any party for that matter, they can then vote on it, and if majority votes, then a election will be held sooner rather than later. Now Trudeau did that to himself last time. because he wanted majority and did not get what he wanted. Was the NDP ripping up their agreement with the Liberals, and that was basically what was giving the Liberals power to do what they wanted to do, basically, because with their votes combined with the NDP was enough to overpower the Conservatives. Now that agreement has been broken, Poilievre saw an opportunity. Basically, he was like, okay, this is the best time, basically, to vote for a vote of confidence. However, who comes to the fucking rescue is the fucking Bloc Québécois. For some reason, they're like, nah, we're gonna keep him in power. Basically, I'm not a big fan of the Bloc Québécois. I don't like what they stand for, but I think the guy who runs it, his name is Yves Blanchet. He's very smart in how he speaks, and he was like, listen, we vote for him, or we get a vote of confidence. I'm still not gonna get what I want. So I don't really fucking care, to be honest. He's like, I just want what's best for Quebecers. That's all that he wants to do. So he voted against it. However, he told Trudeau, he said, I want 2 bills passed by October 29th. If those bills are not passed, I'm doing a vote of confidence and siding with the Conservatives. If they do that, there's an election, 100%. Because the Bloc Québécois has more seats than the NDP does. So the Conservatives plus the Bloc, Trudeau cannot win. There has to be an election. So right now the Bloc Québécois has Trudeau by the balls, and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I agree with one of the bills. It's to create to where the pension starts at 65 instead of 75. So that would cost. Yeah, 75 is
very old.
Exactly, right? So that's what he was saying, like, not every person lives to 75. So they're going, let's drop it to 65. Basically, is when you're allowed to start collecting a pension, basically. Mm-hmm. So Trudeau has until the end of the month. Well, we're almost in October, so that's what I'm saying, to the end of the month. But basically, it's the end of October 29th to get those bills passed, or else election. So Bloc Québécois has all the power right now, which is very funny because they've been there for like the last 5 years, just getting shit on by Trudeau, and Trudeau's like, yeah, take all the immigrants, take all this, take all that, and then he's like, yeah, all right, now it's my turn. And all right.
But without the election being moved up, when would it have been originally?
It would have been next year. So it would have been another year of.
It was that far away?
Yeah.
I kept thinking like, oh, it's coming, but no, it's a year.
No, it's rather far. I was we had like 2 like by-elections, one in Quebec and one was in Saskatchewan, and I think the Bloc took the one in Montreal, and Saskatchewan was held by the NDP. So Trudeau lost another seat, which is hilarious. So yeah, so basically it's like it's funny because I recently saw. Did you know that they interviewed Trudeau on the Stephen Colbert show?
Really?
On like late night talk show. It's rare. The last time I see the president. No, that's not true. Trump was on Jimmy Fallon. I forgot. But it's rare that you see a Canadian prime minister on an American talk show, basically. But how he answered the questions was so well done. I was like, he had to know the questions. The way he answered it, I was like, fuck, that's like really good actually. Like how he was talking, I was like, nah, I actually like this guy. What the fuck? I don't want to vote for him, but like, just hear how he spoke on the talk show, I was like, oh, actually he's pretty good. Like, it was weird. I didn't like it. But
well, if there's anything we've learned is that sometimes they just give the people the questions in advance so they can write a script and then rehearse.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, if that's his ticket to stay in power, he's doing a pretty good job. Cause that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I can't even lie. That was definitely pretty good. So yeah.
I'm in shock, honestly, Jamal. I'm surprised you're starting with this and not the other giant news from this week.
Well, the assassination, is that what we're talking about?
No, that was last week.
Okay.
Cover that
this week?
Yeah.
Well, what happened this week? Did I miss it?
DIDDY done did it.
Oh. That, yeah. Well, that I knew it from the first time.
You knew it?
Yeah, because there were.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
Yeah. Well, I knew it. I heard about it and I was like, yeah. When you're hearing it from the source, it makes sense. Like, do you know the extent of like what has happened with Diddy?
Essentially, he was doing Epstein's Island on land.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to put it. But like, the stuff that was going on internally, like.
Well, I know he's just abusing men and women sexually. There's apparently a lot of baby oil involved.
Yeah,
and other celebrities being blackmailed and all that. Again, like Epstein Island. So.
Yeah. So I mean, you're pretty much in the ballpark. I'll give you a little more context behind it. I forgot who it was. Which famous person came to talk about it, but he was at a party, P Diddy party, and he wanted a bottle. He wanted a bottle of alcohol. And the bottle he was going to grab, Diddy stopped him. He's like, no, don't grab that bottle, and brought him to another area with the exact same bottles. So he's like, why am I not allowed that bottle? He's like, those bottles are for the girls. And
I
there's
remember
something
this story.
in it to make them more relaxed, basically, right? Is how he said it. A lot of singers who you think are not gay suck dick. I'm telling you right now, because there's evidence that I think Shawn Mendes is one of them, and some others. Well, Shawn Mendes, I'm not too surprised. I feel like he sucks dick just to begin with. But there's some artists whose P Diddy has written songs for. He goes, if you want this song, you know, give me a blowjob and then you can have the song, basically. So, no, I mean, it's one of those things where like he did it. I think he just got sloppy. I think he was letting too many people in, and he was gonna get caught eventually because this has been going on for a minute.
It's been going on for like 20 years. South Park did an episode on it.
Yeah, no, it's been going on for a while, and I just think that maybe just didn't have the evidence to really put him in jail. I'm happy with the judge standing his ground and refusing bail. I think that's very important.
They refused it twice, and he's like,
which is great.
I'll pay $50 million. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, and that's good. Honestly, I really think that this should happen to more celebrities. To be honest, that get put into prison, that you should not be allowed out just because you have an atrocious amount of money.
Because at some point you have so much money that paying a large sum like that isn't even.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
To him, it's like that's like $5 to him. It's like so.
Oh,
it's like
just another Tuesday.
Exactly. Honestly. So the fact that he did that, I really think it's good. I think the only other thing that would hurt him even more is that all the royalties that he's collecting off the music that he's made should be cut. I think that would really, if you really want to teach him a lesson, that would probably be the best way to do it. Is cut off, because he's written so many songs for so many artists that he's in jail still making tons of money, you know, which is sad. Cause I don't think he should. I think once you're in jail, that's it. You don't get any of that money anymore. So, but yeah, no, Diddy definitely did it for sure, 1,000%. That's not even like a question. Jumping back into politics, I forgot to add this on. So as I'm not sure if you know, we have Hydro-Quebec here, right? In Quebec.
Yes.
Very good renewable energy. As of the last 5 years, we have been giving that energy, some of it, not all of it, some of it to New York and Vermont. I heard this on the radio actually. I didn't really see it, so I don't have all the information. Basically, there's a company that's trying to open up here in Quebec, but they need electricity. They don't need much. They legit need a street's worth of power. But there's not enough because we're giving the city of Longueuil, which for those who don't live in Quebec, very big city, of electricity to New York. So there's not enough electricity to have a company here in Quebec that will give jobs to Quebecers, but we're gonna outsource to the fucking New York. So what they're saying is that Legault is playing with your tax money and now losing. Because companies are coming here, building their factories, and then going, oh, well, we need electricity. Oh, sorry, we can't give it to you. So now we're just throwing away thousands of dollars, like millions of dollars, into these big ass buildings that can't be worked on because there's no electricity to give.
Yeah, and it would be very good for the economy to have actual businesses here.
Yes. That for sure. So I find it for someone who loves Quebec, it's very strange. It's very strange to be doing that. So that's all the political news I have. And the guy who missed Trump again, but I think at this point, I don't know what the fuck he was doing for 23 hours, jacking off in the bushes. I don't get it. Guy was there for a whole day. Like, what were you doing? Just waiting, just chilling. He wanted to live stream it. Just shoot the guy, then live stream it. I don't get it. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. But yeah, that's Trump for you, I guess. I mean, he's still losing in the polls. Well, but the polls could be wrong. So, to be honest, we'll see closer to November, basically.
It's a very strange where we're at. It's impossible to tell.
Oh yeah.
But even like after, did you see Kamala on Oprah?
Yeah, I did. Something about
that was painful to watch.
What does he say again?
She just didn't answer anything.
Yeah, I wasn't like. Forgot what it was. Honestly,
it was basically how are you going to fix the economy, and she recited her answer from the debate, like word for word, for 10 minutes, and didn't answer the question. And everyone's like, even Oprah at the end goes,
Yeah.
like
no,
okay.
I think that was probably the equivalent of Trump going to the Black People journalist meeting. I think that's probably the equivalent of that didn't help her at all. Like that was just a waste of time. That's all. I didn't really watch it and get a chance to sit down with that one, but that's just a fucking waste of time. I'm sorry. Not a waste of time, but it's okay. It's whatever. Yeah.
But honestly, my biggest takeaway from that was like, wow, Oprah looks good for her age.
Yeah, no, Oprah's fucking good, man. She looks, black don't fucking crack, man. She is good. She's doing a very good job. So moving away from politics, and moving into some interesting news that I found out today. Cineplex, very big movie theater company, right? They got fined a couple days ago by a rival company for a hidden fee for online purchases of movies. I didn't even know about this.
Wait, for purchasing movies or for
like
tickets?
tickets online. Yeah. Okay. There was a hidden fee that they've had since 2022, $1.50. So they got fined $39 million for this, and apparently they said you see it like it's there, but like it's they said Cineplex says if you stroll to the bottom of the page, that's where they show you. I'm like, motherfucker, like you think I'm fucking scrolling and trying to read like every fucking line? Nah, I'm not trying to do that. Like, just don't put a fucking hidden fee. It was a hidden online fee. Not in person, but only online, basically. I do gotta give balls to Cineplex though for doubling down and just giving the statement. Their statement was, "We're going to continue using the same fee, and we're going to appeal the fine." I'm like, you know what? I don't like the fact that you had a hidden fine. You're like, fuck you. We're still gonna do it. Pretty good. Pretty ballsy maneuver there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of them for that one. So I'll give them credit where it's due. I found that pretty funny. I was like, okay, good job, guys. Yeah. And
well,
also,
in that case, though, I think I'm just gonna start buying tickets at the place then, because whenever I go, there's never anyone in line at the machines.
Exactly, because it's like you're
a bit of money.
You're buying online, so I might start doing that too. Because I was like, the fuck. So.
But speaking of Cineplex, I was so annoyed. It's been so long since I've actually wanted to go see a movie in theaters. But I really wanted to see Matt Walsh's new movie, Am I Racist? Because it looks hilarious.
Yeah, I heard about it.
And I thought it'd be fun to review on the show. But for some reason, it just wasn't playing on the South Shore at all, and I would have to go into Montreal to see it. I'm like,
that's weird.
Fuck that.
Very strange.
It's retarded. Okay. Like, why? Just send the video file across the river. It's retarded. I was really looking forward to it and everything.
That's weird. Okay. Oh well. Hopefully, maybe down the line it gets over here. I don't know. It's just very strange that it's only Montreal.
Wait, it's crazy though. Did you know? Because he did a few years ago. What is a Woman? Right?
Yeah.
And he streamed it on Twitter at one point, and that's how I watched it.
That's funny.
And then I was telling my roommate about it, and she's like, "That's interesting. I'd be down to watch that." I'm like, "Oh, okay. We'll just." It's not on Twitter anymore, so if I try to get the Daily Wire app, can I subscribe for like a month or whatever? And it's like, oh, you can, but what is a woman is not available in Canada. I'm like, what?
Wow.
So it's
I
censored. You can't see it.
You
I'm
need
like,
it.
what? That's insane.
What, were you able to find it?
Well, it's just you have the tab on their website to click on it, but then it says not available in your country.
I'll get it for you. I'll tell you at the stream. I'll get it for you. Anyways, also Costco cracking down on memberships, and I was victim of this today, cause I don't have a Costco membership, but my grandmother does, so I've been using her card basically, and the people who are standing there, you just show them the card and you're
Yeah,
good,
they don't
right?
even look at it really.
Yeah. So now they got a scanner that shows the person's face, and my grandmother's white. I'm black. Therefore, not very good to try and get in there, right? I still got in. I just pretend like I was gonna get food, and just walked inside. So, not the greatest job that they're trying to do, but they're trying at least. So I understand where they're coming from. So I might just have to get a Costco card myself at this point and just call it a day. But I found that
yeah, Costco's a crazy place because you go there thinking like, I'm saving so much money here, and you walk out having spent $500.
Yeah, you have to really be cautious. I only buy particular things at Costco. I don't buy a lot. Like I don't do groceries at Costco, if that makes any sense. I'm buying particular items. Like I like the my microphone uses a lot of AA batteries, so they have a nice pack of 48 Duracell. They're like $5. Like that's fantastic.
What microphone are you using that takes batteries?
Every microphone takes battery, Patrick.
Oh, you mean
The
for
only microphone-
on stage?
Yeah, on stage. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, you're talking about that my headset? No,
I thought you were talking about like microphones for gaming.
No,
and shit.
no. Yeah, on stage. Yeah. No, those take batteries, right? So it's like 2 AA's. Just the inner monitor is 2 AA's. So
But
like 4 AA's.
You know, Jamal, you can make an investment and save yourself a ton of money over time. Just get rechargeable batteries.
See, you're not wrong. But you know what starts to happen with rechargeables is that the full charge doesn't last as long.
It does diminish over time, like all
Yeah,
batteries.
and then it's risky. And you know what? I know me. I'm a very forgetful person. I might forget to charge it. Now I had no fucking batteries, you know. But I do get what you're saying. I've definitely run that route before, and the batteries don't seem to last as long for some reason. Like, so I just get the regular batteries. But I do understand what you are saying though. But yeah, I don't do my shopping at Costco because you are right. You feel like you're saving money, but sometimes the portions are so big. Like, I used to buy the bread from Costco, like the 2-pack. I don't eat that much bread. So like the second loaf halfway through is already fucking gone bad by the time I'm ready for it. So definitely, I buy certain things. I don't buy like.
Yeah, I mostly buy stuff like garbage bags and toilet paper or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, stuff that you know it's good in bulk.
Yeah.
But
I bought like a package of garbage bags, and I'm like, if my calculations are correct, we won't have to buy garbage bags for the next 4 years.
That's awesome. I love that. No, they do have some good stuff though. I will admit for sure.
Absolutely.
And the restaurant, the chicken nuggets and fries are very affordable. The water there is so funny because the water's like a quarter, and I keep forgetting, cause like I'm thirsty because it's very salty, right? I'm like, I just need a fucking quarter, but I don't fucking carry cash on me. I don't have a fucking quarter in my pocket. I just remember like when I go to Costco, bring a quarter. Get a heavy bottle of water with that. So I gotta remember to do that. Get into some music now, unless you have something to do with businesses.
No.
Alright.
Music.
So Linkin Park, right, was a new singer.
Big
I've been
controversy.
hearing a big controversy. I wanted to talk about it since I know you are a fan. I think you are a fan of their older stuff, not more of their popper stuff.
I like a few of their songs.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
So, I mean, I've been reading a lot. I've read a lot from Chester Bennington's son, and some other people who knew Chester very well, and I also listened to the members of Linkin Park, right? And I agree with some stuff on both sides. To be 1,000% honest with you, like I get where the son's coming from, but at the same time, so the son was going. He feels like Linkin Park kind of, and this is where I don't agree. I'm really trying to not be biased because I don't really like the words that he used in his post. He went to go see a concert, right? and he felt like they did not honor his dad correctly, and they felt like they just kind of moved on, right? Without him, and he was like, oh, like they're doing my dad's song, and they're not really like honoring him correctly, and the new singer, while she is great, should know that this is Linkin Park, and she's not a part of Linkin Park. And I'm like, I get where you're coming from. It's your dad, you know. I get that, but I think Linkin Park, out of all the bands, did a very good job. I think for 4 years, right? They just didn't release any music.
Yeah.
I think they really took time to mourn the loss of their singer, and felt like they still wanted to make music. I think that's normal. I really think that's normal, and like I said, I don't really like her voice a whole lot.
It sounds kind of generic. Well, if you think of like, a good singer with a bit of rasp, like that's who you get. Like that's it.
Exactly, right? Like Chester was very unique. I really like Chester's voice.
Mhm.
I don't think that she fits the band, me personally. However, I will say that I think as a band as a whole, I think I've done a good enough job with honoring Chester. Because there's another, I forgot who it was, who had said they are a new version of the band. They are a new version of the band, and they will be releasing new music, and that will be her version of Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. I said, and he goes, I really don't think, and I think she also understands that she's not replacing Chester. She is just evolving the band into a new direction. This is a new version, So I get where the sun's coming from. I can understand why it can be upsetting, but at the same time, are you telling me that because your dad died means that the rest of the band has to suffer for the rest of their lives? That part I don't really agree with.
Well, the way I see it is like if a majority of the band is still there, then it's still the band,
Exactly,
Yeah, because even like Chester isn't even a founding member.
No, he's not. I mean, I think he really stapled them for like a good bit, but it's like, he wasn't a founding member. So it's like, what happened is the founding singer was like, oh, who the hell is this Chester guy? Like, it's like, it's like, listen, I get it. I don't think a different type of band who's like, oh, Chester's dead, but next week we're going on tour. Then I'm like, okay, yeah.
Well, I think that's the big thing though. If their new singer was like extra talented, I think it'd go over a lot better. But she's just so
maybe
she's just passable that everyone's like, I prefer.
I don't really like I said, I don't really like her. I don't think she fits that band. Yeah. Per se, me personally, but I gotta give her credit. I gotta give her balls for just doing it. For just it's a very big shoes to fill. Very big shoes to fill, and that's a very big move to be in that spotlight with a band of that caliber. So definitely kudos to her for that. So we're gonna play a little game, Patrick. The VMAs, which is the Video Music Awards, passed, and of course I was like asking you, who do you think won certain awards? But before we get into that, my two notable performances of that night was definitely Eminem. I think that was I'm not sure if you got a chance to see it. He had basically had a whole bunch of people dressed like him, and then they had one Eminem lookalike, how he used to look like back in the day, and I swear to fucking God, I thought it was him. I was like, he was singing, it was like his new hairdo, but I was like, wait, who's that then? Because it looked just like him. I'm like, yo, that's a little bit scary how close he looked, like doppelganger. Like I was like, wow, that's very well done. And also, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not sure if you know who this chick is. Do you know who Sabrina Carpenter is, Patrick?
Is she from the band The Carpenters?
I wish. No, she's she's a little white chick. Do you remember Olivia Rodrigo? I think I spoke about her once or twice on the show.
I know Olivia Newton-John.
Me too, and God bless her soul. But basically, so let me give you a little pop history lesson before we get into why I found this performance so fucking funny. Olivia Rodrigo had a song called Driver's License that came out a couple years ago. It was #1 on the charts. Like every fucking girl whose boyfriend broke up with her in high school was singing about it, because that's what the song was about. And basically her boyfriend left her for another woman, and that's rumored to be Sabrina Carpenter, who in my opinion is way hotter than Olivia is, and I understand why he left, but that's besides the point. Um, basically, um, Sabrina Carpenter did her performance. She has 3 very big hit songs. During the performance, there was an alien in a costume, alien costume. That right? This is the VMAs. The concert looked like she went down the street to Party Experts and bought the first thing that she saw for $5. The costume was terrible. It was fucking god awful. Did not look good at all. And then for some reason, she decided to make out with it. Keep in mind, the song is called Please Please Please, where she's going, the guy that she's dating goes, please 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 don't be a fucking idiot in front of my parents. Where does that coincide with making out with an alien? I don't know. My favorite part of the whole show though is that she was wearing a little skirt, right? A little skirt was a top. She then removed, I kid you not, the part around her neck was removable, so you could see a bit of like her breast. She removed that as like it was like a big reveal. It was like, oh my god, guys, look,
What?
change outfit. I'm like, you removed 10 centimeters of clothing. What the fuck is happening? I was still trying to recover from the fact that she made out with the alien. Might I add, poorly. She didn't even kiss him correctly. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, if you're gonna kiss him, do it properly.
Everything about this performance is wrong.
No, everything. It was terrible. From top to bottom was the most boring performance of the whole night. She's boring to watch. She can't dance. She can barely sing. I was like, dude, what am I watching right now? It was, anyways, god awful, just terrible. But Eminem, fantastic, and Lenny Kravitz, who is a rock singer, veteran rock singer,
I hate
great.
Him. Hate
Really,
him.
you don't like him? Why do you not like Lenny Kravitz?
I just don't like his music, and I don't like his daughter.
Fair
Anytime
enough,
I see
okay.
Zoe Kravitz, I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. I mean, not my favorite singer. I do like a couple songs for him, but I think he performance-wise, much better than what the fuck she did, for sure. Yeah. So, anyways, so we're getting to some awards here. Some of them I just kind of found funny that these bands were actually included, because I don't know half of them. So let's go with best group. So this is best group. So 17, which is, if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 K-pop members. So why they're called 17? Maybe that's their age. But there's not even 17 members in that group. I don't know why they're even there. So 17, NSYNC. I didn't even know that they were back together. Coldplay, Imagine Dragons, New Jeans, Tomorrow Together, and 21 Pilots.
Say Imagine Dragons.
I wish it was 17. I fucking
Damn
wish
it, that was
Imagine
my
Dragons.
runner-up guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they won that award. The next one up here we have is best not cinematography. Where was the one that I saw? Was like, why the fuck is this even a fucking category? But it is. Oh yeah, here's one that I just found was funny. Video for good. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but the one from the Barbie movie one, Billie Eilish.
Beanie Eilish.
Yeah, Beanie Eilish. What was I made for? Because
Did that even
why
play
the
during
fuck-
the movie? Because I saw the movie and I have no recollection of the song.
It did. I think it plays in the credits, to be honest.
Oh yeah, when the credits roll in a shitty movie, I turn it off immediately.
Exactly right. So it's not even a category. Best hip hop: Eminem, Drake, Glorilla, Gunna, Megan Thee Stallion, or Travis Scott. Who do you think would have won that award for best hip hop?
Give it to Travis.
No, the white boy wins it. Eminem took that award.
Damn, I really thought with like DEI today they just would have denied him.
No.
Huh.
Best pop: Taylor Swift, Camila Cabello, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, or Tate McRae.
The second one.
So Camila Cabello? No, dude. I always said when Taylor Swift's in the category, she wins the category.
You said Taylor Swift?
Yeah, Taylor Swift was the first one.
Damn. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
Swift. Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Swift always wins. Now this is where I don't think it's a hot take with you. Could be a hot take with some listeners. The best new artist went to this woman named Chappelle Roan. If you haven't heard of her, it's okay. Neither did I. I had to look her up actually, to be honest. Everyone else on this list, I knew who they were, which is kind of funny. How do you feel, for example, let's just say this happened twice with Tentacion, whatever the fuck his name is, and the guy from the Migos. I forgot the guy who got shot. How do you feel about someone who dies, who's nominated for an award? Do you feel like they should automatically win that award? How do you feel about that?
Honestly, that's tough. It's like no, but at the same time that's incredibly awkward to nominate it. Like, oh, they didn't win though.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like I'm torn about it because if the album's good, like it's for album of the year, right? If the album's relatively solid, then I'm okay with them getting that award. But if the album had like one hit song, yet he wins, now I'm not as okay because I'm going. There's other artists who are very deserving of this award, and now they're not gonna win because the person God rest their soul, that they died. I'm like,
all the runner-ups are just sitting there, motherfucker, I'm alive.
Exactly. It's like, it's like I get it. Like I don't want to be completely insensitive because I feel like sometimes they do really deserve it, but I feel at times they don't.
I think the best way to do it would be like make it a part of the in memoriam or something, you know?
Yeah, then maybe like listen, they would like we're gonna give this award to them because we think that they are a very big like singer, but at the same time, the winner of this award should be, boom, Yeah. So so basically, yeah. So Chappelle Roan is a drag queen of some sort, basically. She is very Sam Smith like, but without the penis, basically, because she's a woman but dresses very drag like, and she stands up for trans rights and rights of every letter of the alphabet, basically. And I'm not a big fan of her, but when she won the award, I said, okay, I'm gonna take a look at her songs. They're terrible. They're terrible. I'm sorry. I don't like her singing. I just do not like her singing. And it's just very interesting. She is kind of like a it's just one of those things where I feel like she won because of how we are in this world today, how we are with the whole like I guess you could say like the whole we have to protect trans rights and all this stuff. Like, I think that's why she won the award, because the other winners, every other one of them was way more deserving than her of this award, to be honest. And when she did win it, she looked like the fucking chick. Oh god, hold on. I have to go find the person's name real quick because it's gonna drive me crazy. She was part of one of those women who Joan of Arc. You know who that is, Joan of Arc?
Woman?
Yeah, the outfit she was wearing wearing the fucking chains on her. I'm like, are you fucking Joan of Arc or something? What the fuck? It was like the weirdest thing. Like, I hated it. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of her, and when I was reading more about her, I was just like, okay. And she's in a lot of hot water, and it's just like I said, it's just what she stands for. She got into some hot water recently, with the whole her election on which, first of all, never talk about who you're gonna vote for in an election. That's just don't do that. That's just a bad idea.
I honestly think it should be like a law that public figures like celebrities and all that, they shouldn't be allowed to endorse any
But
political
not
candidates.
even endorsing. Just don't talk about who you're voting for. It's
That
your
too,
own
yeah.
business. Just vote for you want to vote for. You know, because she was going obviously fuck the policies of the right, but fuck some of the policies on the left. She
So you're
continued.
saying nothing.
You know, it's like there's no way I could stand behind someone who is left completely transphobic and completely genocidal views. The Democratic Party she adds has failed people like you and me, and more so Palestine. So yeah, I'm fucking voting for Kamala, but I'm not selling for what has been offered because that's questionable. So you're gonna vote for the party that you don't like the policies for. Why are you voting for the party then? Just don't vote for them. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, so she is. I just don't like the fact that sometimes I feel like these shows, VMAs, and fucking like other big artists and other big shows like Billboard and American Music Awards. It's like I feel like they are now being driven by politics, and they shouldn't. You know, I really feel like these awards should be, if you are a really good singer, you should win that award. It's like P. Diddy's won how many awards? And he did what? You know, it's like he wins all the awards and then he's still a bad person. But this chick stands up for transphobic rights. They're like, oh no, she should win. I'm sorry. No, that should not be the case. Like,
Well, this has happened with all the award shows where it doesn't become about the medium, like even especially in what was it, the Oscars and all that. Fucking every fucking celebrity who gets on stage, climate change, politics, like we don't care. We're here to hear about movies and shit and have fun, and you're just talking about shit that doesn't concern you. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, for example, one of the artists that was on the new artist list, his name was I pronounce this Shabuzi. He is a black country artist singer. He has been #1 on the Billboard Top 100 for 23 weeks. That's like, sorry, not #1. He's been on the chart for 23 weeks, but I think he's been #1 for at least the last 2 months. He's been #1. How does he is not deserving of the Best New Artist Award? You're #1. Chappelle Rowan's best song out of the songs that she has on the list has only got up to #4. Sabrina Carpenter was on that list. She has 3 songs that are in the top 10. Teddy Swift is on that list. His song Lose Control has been on the list for 58 weeks and has been #1. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can win that award with a song that was 4. Her other song, I'm trying to find it now because I know it's not Hot to Go, has only gone up to 18. And then she has another song that's even farther down. Every other artist that's been on that list besides Tyler, that's the she's terrible, so her fine. Maybe she doesn't deserve to win it either. But every other artist on that list has been in the top 10. And they don't win. Blows my mind. Fucking blow. I don't get it. I don't understand how she won that award. That's all I want to say. So, yeah. Fuck that.
So fuck her.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, just fuck her. So, yeah. Gosh, I hate that.
Staying in the realm of music.
Yes.
Did you see Lizzo is losing weight?
No, I did not see
she's
that.
Like, actively working at. I would assume she's actually maybe she's just on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Maybe both. But no, she's like posting progress pictures and all that, and everyone's like, "Wait, so body positivity? No." Oh,
yeah. He's like, now, like what? So we're just not doing body positivity anymore? Like, what's going on?
She is proof that you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Basically,
everyone calling her a fat bitch, but she's fat. She works out. So what happened to your beliefs?
Your positivity. What happened to that?
Yeah. Anyways, so she's gonna have to change her pronouns from he, fi, fo, fum to she, her.
Oh, you're fucked up for that one. That's really funny, but you're fucked up for that one. I like that. That's definitely pretty good. I like that for sure.
But in all honesty, good for her. I think South Park really got her. I think after that she got on it. She got
I think so. She was like, you know what? They're right. You know? Yeah. No, probably. Yeah. Yeah. As always, I like following Spotted McGill Confessions, and I think the one that took the cake for me today was I asked the guy to give me a little more attention. He gave me gonorrhea. Found that very funny. I love that. I love that. That's just fucking fantastic. That you ask for more attention and you get a fucking sexually transmitted disease. That's awesome. This is too fucking funny. That is great. Also, my girlfriend had a pretty funny experience.
I thought you were gonna say also my girlfriend has gonorrhea.
No. I found this pretty funny. She was walking home from the metro, and this old man goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, you better take a shower, or I'll fucking lick your pussy." I'm like, what? I don't know who the homeless guy was.
He said that to her?
He said it to her. She even paid eye contact. So like, a bit like, were you looking at it? It's like, I was walking past him, and I just heard him go, "Yeah, you better take a shower, or I'll lick your pussy." I'm like, that's a crazy one.
So is it possible that he wasn't even talking to her then?
From what she said, that there was not a lot of people. Cause it was late at night, right? She was doing like a 1 to 9.
Yeah. So
it was like 9 o'clock. So she said, I look. It felt like I was by myself. Maybe he wasn't into somebody else. Regardless, if there was someone else, that's a crazy line to say to anybody.
So
yeah,
naturally,
you better take a shower or I'll lick your pussy.
So like, naturally, she took 3 consecutive showers to make sure he wouldn't.
Yeah. So I just found that very funny. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'd never make eye contact with homeless people. Never.
Oh no! That is just a bad idea. Okay. This was actually. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm gonna be like Justin now, going on a tangent. But I was at a stoplight, and there was a car next to me. Right? They were from Ontario. I found out later on. There was a homeless guy staring into the window, just staring at him. And I'm looking at the guy. He's not looking at this homeless man for nothing. But I mean, an uncomfortable 45 seconds of the whole man just staring into the window, not nagging on the window, nothing, just looking. And the guy was just not looking at him. Finally, when the guy looked at him, he kind of laughed and he just moved on. It was almost like the whole time was like, "I want you to look at me."
It was like a challenge. Like, I'm challenging.
Yeah, I was like, "I want you to look at me." I was like, that is hilarious. That is so funny. But yeah, no, I tried not to make contact with homeless people. I just feel so awkward around them. I really feel awkward around them. I really feel
the
like...
last time I tried to be nice to one, it just...
Yeah.
He like tried to take advantage of me. I was at a Tim Hortons, and he's like, can you buy me something? And I'm like, sure, I'll get you a sandwich or something. And he's like, oh, get me this, and then get me that, and then get me that. And I'm like, no, you're getting one fucking... I'm here for like one thing myself. I'm not gonna give you a 4-course meal here. And he's like, he basically went like, oh no, all or nothing. I'm like, well then it's nothing, bitch. Like, what the fuck? You're not in a position to make demands here.
Exactly, right? You know? No, I definitely will say, like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, when you do something bad, like, then it ruins for everyone else. I think it's one of those situations where it's like, you just need one bad experience with a homeless person, and you'll never give a change away, because it's like, then it sucks, because then you label them as all the same. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, well, unfortunately, some of your brethren fucked up, and they tried to take advantage of us, and now you're paying the price, unfortunately. Because I truly do believe that some people really do need it. I really do believe that. But unfortunately, it's like, I don't know, and then I can't trust you, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it just sucks.
Because like, some of them are good people, and they deserve the handout. But then you have people like that where you're just like, nah, fuck you and fuck everyone like you.
Exactly, you know. I'll end it off for me. I'm not sure what else you have to end it, but I recently watched Despicable Me 4.
All right, I have to ask you, why do you only ever watch kids movies? Like, actually, I swear.
Because I wanted to watch it. It's been on my mind. I was like, I watched Inside Out. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And those are the 3 movies that I wanted to watch.
And these are all kids movies. My point stands.
I don't know. Okay, I'm a big fan of Pixar and Disney movies. I will admit that. And I just was curious. I'm going, how bad can this be? And it was pretty bad. I was like, this can't be that bad. No, it definitely can. Will Ferrell was in this movie. He plays a French guy. He does a pretty good French accent. I will give him that. the chick from Modern Family, the Colombian actress Sofia,
Vergara.
what's her face? Yeah. Anyway, she was in there for some reason. The movie was pretty bad. The Minions, I still hate them. They did like a little Fantastic Four spiel, which was annoying. I don't know why they wanted to do that, but they did. They also did a little Spider-Man thing. You know when Spider-Man like stops the train?
Yeah.
With the webs? Yeah, they did that too.
I've noticed that's like a big thing now with bad movies. They just reference good things.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Like, did you watch Barbie yet?
No.
I think was it you?
My next one.
I think it was you who said you wanted to watch it with your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
The opening to that is 5 minutes of a reference to one of the greatest sci-fi films of all time, and I'm just sitting there like, why? What the fuck is this? It was
Honestly, my
retarded.
girlfriend wants to watch it, but I did want to sit down with it eventually. I think I put it off long enough to where I should just go for it.
It is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know what, Jamal, to protect your masculinity, you should do Barbenheimer then.
Yeah, right. So just watch Oppenheimer like right after.
Watch something absolutely trash, and then watch
something
one of the greatest movies of last year.
Exactly right. But no, so I watched it. It's pretty bad. I think Pharrell Williams really needed that fucking paycheck, and he fucking got it, because that song is god awful. Happy was great for like a week, but this song was terrible day one. So I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. Thanks guys. That was an hour and a half of my life I'm not gonna get back. I think they're gonna end it though there, because the last scene you see all the villains, including the ones from the Minions standalone movie. So I'm just hoping that they stop right there. That would really be a great time to stop. That'd be fantastic. They won't, because it's Illumination, but I'm hoping that
it's crazy how much money they've made off this franchise.
Oh my god,
insane.
man. If they really had a jackpot on the fucking Minions on that one. They got that one like on the fucking money. So I don't think they're gonna stop, but they should stop. I can dream. I guess I can hope and dream. It sucks. I hate it here. Life is pain.
See, Jamal, just watch fucking movies for your age, okay?
That's not my age.
Watch an action movie. Watch a drama. Do something good.
Well, a lot of movies I've already watched. I haven't watched these yet. I've already watched a lot of the action and drama movies.
There's no way you've seen every good movie made since like 1970.
No, I haven't seen every good, but I'm looking at the movies that are being made now, but I should be watching other stuff. Yeah, I know. I know.
It's slim pickings for quality these days. Unless,
I know. I know.
The only thing I can think of, have you seen Dune? Or you don't like that kind of
No, that one. As much as my wife is in there, no, I'm not gonna watch Dune. No? I heard it's a snore fest.
What the fuck? No. You crazy. Who said that? I'll beat them up.
Really? Is it that good?
I like it. It's very good.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I heard it was pretty bad, so maybe I'll see it.
Who said that? Tell me who said that. I want names.
I forgot.
If it was your dad, I'm gonna say the end. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I'm done with my movies for a little bit, so we'll see.
Okay.
What I watch next.
I understand.
But
so tune in next week.
Patrick?
No.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. We're gonna have our own freak off. Okay. Our own Diddy party. It's gonna be great.
That's the thing too. Khalil working at Centennial has been hearing so many like, yo, I'm gonna Diddy you. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's true. Like, Khalil gets to stay in the meme circuit.
That's why we should have him hopefully back on the show soon, and just kind of update us about what's been going on. Because the last thing that I heard about kids over there was the fact that one kid asked Khalil, he's like, hey, Mr. Bawa, and they're like, wouldn't it be funny if your name was Mr. Freakoff and all you did was twerk for 3 hours? I don't know who that kid is, but he needs to be put in the hospital, because that's fucking hilarious, but also very disturbing. But yeah, so no, he does get to stay updated with like the memes. So I definitely want to have Khalil back on the show again. And
I would love to, but it's hard to schedule things these days.
Well, I did ask him. He said 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock on the weekdays is good. So let's do like
I'm going back to working beginning of the week, so it has to be like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay, we could see if we can make that work. Figure it out.
Yeah.
No. Well, without any other news stories to be announced, this is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal,
And I'm Patrick.
and we'll see you guys hopefully next week.
I'm straight.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.